we will create a personalized landing page for Flipkart from Confluent. Now, this personalized landing page, we used a tool called Lovable to generate it. So let me quickly take you through the page that we actually created. The first thing is novelty factor, right? Like you created a page, like a one pager meant for like Flipkart, and you are saying Confluent for Flipkart. That itself gives you some leeway in terms of people being intrigued about it. Now, what we are telling here is manage the big billion day rush with Confluent's managed Kafka. If someone of consequence, someone actually facing this problem, read this, then it hits the right point, right? They're already facing this issue and we're talking about it. Now, there is the CTA, talk to a Kafka expert, very subtle CTA. It basically offers you help, nothing more. And then if you go to the second part, already from intent signals, we know that they are using Kafka and they're facing some issues. Now, what we are going to tell them is what are the pros and cons of managing Kafka. And we have a video here which explains why Confluent is better than Kafka. And there is a no more here. Once you click, it opens up an entire table, comparison between Kafka and also Confluent. Now, this is the most interesting part, right? So here we use all the context. From our intent signals, we captured three problems that Confluent is facing, right? One is cost, another is scalability, and there is uptime. Now we cherry pick those case studies, which are like for Swiggy. Swiggy is very, I would say it is second biggest Indian e-commerce company. So it is very similar to the amount of transactions it does to Flipkart. So they are talking about costs. Now you're basically putting familiar companies in front of them and they have done it and reduced costs. It creates a lot of reliability and trust. And the second is like very similar company, eBay. They're doing 1 million transactions per second with no data loss with Confluent. Now, again, that also creates a level of understanding that they might help us because we are also going to face huge amount of traffic coming big billion day. And there is another company which said like they were able to ramp up very quickly, right? Again, this also tells like, okay, you can implement it very fast. Now, these three case studies are meant so that like they are more intrigued and interested in learning about the solution. Now, what we also have is like Confluent is a big company. They have a lot of customers. We created a table of very similar companies in either e-commerce or like retail space so that they can recognize one of those customers and then like maybe take interest. Coming to the actual pitch, right? Like we discussed like scalability, uptime, and cost are the issues. We're basically addressing that. So Confluent gives you elastic scalability, like more than GBPS workloads, guaranteed resiliency, 99.99% uptime. Like on big billion day, if they lose a minute, it's $1 million. So it is very important for them. And low cost of ownership by eliminating our operational burdens. We are also giving an infographic which tells them like you will basically save 60% of your cost. And then there is a simple CTA of again, talk to Kafka expert and calculate cost saving. So that is the page we built. You have to marry what they are looking for and what they are searching for with your messaging that is going out to them. So now what we will do is we will build this page real time, right?